Hey y'all, coming to you from the headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was at the Grand National Roadster Show in Pomona, California, and I ran into a 66 Suburban out there I think y'all are going to like. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it. Eric, thanks so much for giving me some time today, brother.
No problem, bro.
Tell me a little bit about this Suburban.
It's a 1966 Suburban, founded through a customer, and ended up wanting it so bad, bought it from him and made it into a full project.
Right.
Yep.
After you do suspension work.
Correct.
So you're cranking that out, you got to have your own, man.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I'm a big fan of these things. You know, I love hot rods that you can put a crew in and your family and roll in. And tell me a little some of the things you've done to it. So
I built a Scott Hot Rods chassis for another C10 that I was working on, which was just a short bed, 60 to 66 C10. And when I found the Suburban, it didn't have, the chassis was just nothing stock. So pulled the chassis out of that, and that chassis was already finished for another customer that I was doing. So I ended up putting that into the Suburban and did all the Acura full air ride and did some modifications to the chassis to get it to lay all the way on the ground onto the pinch.
Right. And what wheels are you running? I'm
running US mags, a 22 by 9.5 in the front and a 22 by 12.5 in the rear.
Cool. And what powers it?
An LQ9 and LS motor out of Denali, a 2013, so it's the newest generation, so good
Very
motor.
Cool. Yeah, and you've done some of the work, and you're still kind of a work in progress up under here, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm a big guy that, I've built a lot of cars, and every time I finish one, I immediately want to sell it and do another one.
Right.
So I always leave a few things unfinished to try to keep something when I really make a mission to keep it for a couple years. And this one, I want to enjoy it and force myself to not sell it.
Isn't it funny how we have to play tricks on ourselves to get ourselves to do the right thing and what we want to do? But I don't want to get into it on this. But yes, I have a whole list of stuff I have to trick myself into doing.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the interior.
Interior, I tried to do a little bit like, modern, but keep all the original frames, like the old bus style seats in it, but then do a couple little modifications. Well, I'm big into 59 Impala interior. I love that. So there was a company that still can sell the original 59 Impala insert material. So we used that throughout the whole car. And then we did a really nice headliner, center console, just kept it real classic, clean, but a little bit of custom into it.
No, turned out nice. It's not a high-end custom. It's just a very nice, cool driver. And
it's a driver,
yeah.
If you go too far on anything, I've found out the hard way. I've went too far in interior, too far in paint, too far in engine bay, and then all of a sudden I just don't drive it.
Right.
And your brain subconsciously does not want to get in the car and drive it very much. But when you keep it simple, clean, you're not worried if something happens, you can fix it.
Sure.
You'll drive it all the time, and then you'll enjoy it.
Right on.
And that's what I'm trying to do with this one. Just enjoy it.
I think that's good advice to a lot of people.
Yeah, like a roll-in, you cruise to a show. It's not going to win the best show, but you get a good focal point to talk to people, and then you get to have a good time driving it.
So you do suspension. Tell people that if they want to get in touch with you, what's the best way to follow you or see your stuff?
So I'm big on Instagram. The car guys love Instagram, so I'm Suspension King on Instagram. Doing that, Facebook, all that stuff. You can follow. SoCal Suspension is the name of our company, so you can always look me up, SoCal Suspension, through Facebook, Instagram, all those type of venues.
You got a website?
Yep, SoCalSuspension.com.
Cool, brother. Again, thanks so much for giving me time today.
No problem. Thanks.
So there you go, a 1966 Suburban from the Grand National Roadster Show 2018. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.